Hello, Big Lou again, and now onward to Nintendo. Now, Nintendo and Sony is going to be different since I'm mainly just going to talk about the highlights, seeing as how it was those two conferences I was not able to watch live because I had to work that day. So, from what I've been reading, I could be wrong, but apparently they start out with the new Mario Brothers Wii, and which I find pretty interesting because I was just having prior to Nintendo's conferences I dream about it would be awesome if they made a 2D Mario game, and lo and behold they made a 2D Mario game on the Wii. Now how cool is that? And then they added the 4-player co-op, which I find it's a very interesting add-on since for anybody who has played Link's Four Swords on the GameCube, you can only imagine how fun and yet kind of frustrating at the same time, especially if you have friends that are jerks, how the gameplay can really affect it. But overall, yeah, the new Mario Brothers Wii, looking forward to that game this year. And then they started talking about, Wii Fit Plus and Wii Sports Resort. And from what I've heard, they really did a long demonstration about the Wii Motion Plus, which I think is going to be the one peripheral that's actually going to stay, unlike my balance board. But I don't know. I just still have this feeling as to why they didn't incorporate this in the first place. That is the thing that still boggles my mind. And let's see. Oh, they did a nice little display of games for girls, and from my understanding, even some female friends I know that are gamers, they felt a little offended by that presentation. But then I had to explain to them, sadly, technically E3 is a trade show, and trade shows you have to pretty much show off, okay, here's what we're going to show off for this demographic and this demographic. So sadly, PlayStation had the Hannah Montana bundle. Woohoo! On anyway now. Oh yeah, what's this vertical sensor you get to put on your fingertip to check your blood pressure? Yes, that could really, unless that comes in handy for games. I mean, I could see that being used in a survivor horror game where it's like, it's reading your blood pressure. You're getting super nervous. Ah, there's the monster! But other than that, I could just, care less. That'll be just another joking add-on for other websites to talk about. Anyway, let's see. What was another? Oh, yeah, they also showed some good third-party games. What I'm looking forward to this month is The Conduit. Gonna be awesome. And let's see, their other big surprise was Mario Galaxy 2. This is interesting considering how most Mario games kind of go a different route. But in this one, it's actually a sequel to the other game. And the only reason I see Nintendo doing this is because of the fact that Mario Galaxy sold a lot of copies, and they figure if it's not broke, don't fix it. With the addition of adding Yoshi, but from what I've been reading, apparently the game is going to be tougher. I can only hope so, because yeah, the first 60 stars in Galaxy to me was just a breeze. And oh, and the new that is the game that caught me by surprise, Metroid Other M. That game is going to be amazing now that it's done by Team Ninja of the Ninja Gaiden series. Whew. I cannot wait to see how that game comes out next year. And what else is there? Oh yeah. There's also the fact that, see, the Wii is going to have a lot of a lot of good games this year, especially from the third-party titles, because it seems that Nintendo is just taking the back road. As here's some games here and there, we'll let the third parties do the rest. Because it still surprises me that of all the franchises that Nintendo has, we still don't have an F-Zero, still don't have a Star Fox, we still don't have a Kirby, and we still don't have my freaking Pilot Wings and Wave Race. Ay, 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 ay. So, in other words, it is nice to see that Nintendo brought back my Golden Sun. Jeez, I thought that was never going to happen. So, otherwise, Nintendo's conferences itself was more of a roller coaster ride, because it was like, yeah! Then, this is boring. Then, yeah! Boring, yeah! So it was sad that they couldn't keep it constantly, but I can say overall, Nintendo, you did better than last year, but still need to put a bit more of your key franchise titles on your system. That's all I'm asking for. Please?